Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss about a comparator and analog to digital converter, that is ADC. Okay, then we'll go to the comparator. A comparator means a comparing two analog signals or digital signals. Okay, so here op amp is a simple example for comparator. Op amp means which consists of two input terminals. One input terminal is called as a non-inverting terminal and another is called as a inverting terminal. If suppose non-inverting terminal is more, the non-inverting terminal is more, that means V1 is high compared to V2. At that time, the output is a positive because we are applied at positive terminal is high value. That's why we'll get output is a positive. That is logic 1. And similarly, if V1 is less, V1 is less compared to V2, then output is negative. This is because the inverting terminal is high, so that's why the output is high. At that time we are treating as a logic 0. So that's why we are comparing two in analog signals or a digital signal. Will get either logic 1 or logic 0. Okay, so please keep it in mind. Based on that, we are going to explaining the block diagram of comparators are used in our MSP 430. Okay, so here you have to observe this is a comparator, that is a op amp, one op amp. This op amp consists of two inputs. One is non-inverting terminal and another is called as a inverting terminal. These two inputs are, we have to observe, V plus is connected to the four inputs. In these four inputs, one input is not used. Remaining are a comparator A. A means analog signal 0, analog signal 1, analog signal 2. Only three signals will be applied. These are external signals. These are external signals. Externally, we can apply the analog signals. These are the totally four. These four will be selected by using these bits. That is 4 to 2 comparator analog signal 4 comma 0. Fourth bit and 0th bit are used to selecting these analog signals. And similarly, come to the inverting terminal. These inverting terminals consists of total 8 signals. 8 signals means we require 4 bits to select these one. These 4 bits are 4 to 2 comparator A, comparator analog signal 3 to 1. That means third bit, second bit, first bit are used for to selecting these analog signals. These analog signals also are the external signals or the external signal. External means we have to apply from the outside, from the outside. So here CA not is not used, and remaining CA1, CA2, CA3, CA4, CA5, CA6, CA7. These seven analog signals are applied at the V negative. Okay, that is a non-inverting terminal. Suppose if you are not using external signals, you are not using external signals, at that time you can use as a internals signals. So how to select internal signals? The internal signals are selected by using CA or comparator selection. SEL means selection. comparator selection. Okay, this internally we have four signals. One signal is not used, and remaining three are 1 by 4 VCC, 1 by 2 VCC, and V diode. V diode means diode cut-in voltage. How much? 0.7 volts. 0.7 volts, that is a silicon, and 0.3 volts for a germanium, that is a diode. So these digital signals applied either at non-inverting terminal or inverting terminal. Okay, that is called as a reference voltage. Comparator reference voltage. We have to apply these three signals. Once these signals are applied and send it to the filter. What is the need of filter? The filter will be reducing a noise which has the high frequency. That means high frequency noise signals are eliminated, and then will send it to output. But here this output can be used for three purposes. We can use it for three purposes. One is, as usually, you can use as a external purpose, any other purposes. But whereas another one is already we have studied, that is in the timer A CCI, that means capture compare input 1B. Okay, that is used for input for timer A as capture compared input 1B, and also used for to generating an interrupt. That interrupt is called a comparator interrupt flag. Comparator interrupt flag. Okay, so this is a simple block diagram of a comparator. Okay, so comparing two analog signals or digital signals. These are the digital signals, and these are the external signals or analog signals. These two signals are compared. That compared signal is passed through a filter for eliminating noise. Once this getting output is used for three purposes. One is used as a CA out, will be used for output for some other functions, and this is a capture compare input for timer A and generating interrupt, that is CA interrupt flag. Okay, these are the comparator. Then so same thing I'm explained here. Okay, that is a non-inverting terminal V plus. Non-inverting terminal is a V plus, which is applied external signals, that is CA0 to CA2, and if suppose not used, we have to left without any external connection. So these signals are selected by using 4th bit and 0th bit. And if you are not using at that time, you can use as a internal as a reference. Okay, similarly, a non-inverting terminal will be connected CA1 to CA7. We are not using CA0. And if you are not using as external, at the time you can use as a internal reference. So for these bits will be selected from 3 bit, 2 bit, 1 bit, and reference voltage will be chosen from 1 by 4 VCC, 1 by 2 VCC, or a fixed voltage from a transistor or a diode. So the transistor cut-in voltage or active region or V diode is a cut-in voltage. These bits will be selected by using CA or EF bits. Okay. And this analog internal or external will be selected by using CA or SEL bits. And this output is passing through a RC low pass filter, and it is used for reducing oscillations. And this by selecting by using CAF bit, and output can be used for CA out and CCI 1B, which is capture and compare input for timer A and generating a flag. If flag is selected by using CA interrupt enable selection bit is set. Okay, then interrupt enable and GIE general interrupt enable are set, then CAIF is generated as an interrupt is presented, and then CA interrupt will be, this interrupt will be automatically reset, that means 0 after service is completed. Okay, that is the main points about the your comparator. Then we have a two registers are available in the comparators. These two registers are, one is comparator control register 1, control register 1. So in this we have CA IFG, CA IE, CA IES, CA on, CA REF, CA RSEL, CA EX. What is this? So here CAIFG already we are studied, that is interrupt generation, interrupt flag generation. So interrupt is generated means we have to enable the interrupts, that is CAIE, CAIE. So once interrupt is enabled, then which type of triggering will be used, that is interrupt enable selection, interrupt enable selection, because already you know triggers are two types, level triggering, edge triggering, those are selected. And CA on means comparator will be on. If suppose if you required comparator, then you can on, otherwise you can off, because this can be used low power operations. Okay, then REF reference voltage, that means fourth and fifth bits are used for reference values, which will be used to selecting the inputs, that is the input reference voltages. And C or SEL, C or SEL will be used for to selecting either internal or external. And CAEX, EX means exchange. Exchange means you inputs are exchanging. That is, V plus can be used as a V minus, V minus can be used as a V plus. Okay, that is the exchanging of inputs. Then same thing I am explained here. Okay, then go to the next one, next control register. This is a control register 2, the control register 2. In this we have a this CA out. Out means you can use only output, output. Okay, then CAF, CAF, CAF means is a comparator filter, comparator filter. So filter is required or not? Okay, so filter is required if there is equals to 1, otherwise 0. And these are the port 2 CA0 and port 2 CA4. These two will be used for a non-inverting terminal analog signals selection. And these 3 bits are used for analog signals at inverting terminals, inverting terminal selections. And CA short, that means both inputs are connected to short circuit. At that time you will get output will be 0. Okay, both are compare both are equal means the output is 0. That is a short circuit. This is the second, same thing I am explained here. Okay, then we'll go to the next one. Okay, so before going to the analog to digital converters, so already you are studied in LDCA, LDCA. You are studied analog to digital converter methods. In these methods, successive approximation method. Which method? The successive approximation method is a more powerful and more accurate analog to digital converter. Okay, so what is that successive approximation method? Okay, let I taken this input signal is this. This is the voltage reference. Let us assume this is the voltage reference, which is at, for example, I taken 10 volts. Now, in the successive approximation method, first you have to give one triggering. The triggering is used to start off conversion. That start of conversion. Once you have to giving a triggering, that is a start of conversion, then this successive approximation method will be on condition. In this, the MSB bit will be make it as a 1. The MSB bit will be make it as a 1 automatically, and remaining bits will be 0. I'm taking 3 bit. Okay, let. So the MSB bit is will be automatically set to 1 and remaining bits will be 0. Now this 100 will be compared with for analog input analog signal. That means both signals are compared. So if both signals are compared, at that time the input is more, compare this dotted line and blue line. So which is more? The dotted line is more. If dotted line is more, the whatever the MSB bit will be make it as a 1, will keep it as it is, and next bit will be make it as 1 automatically. Now this 110 will be compared. This 11 will be compared with dotted line. Now which is more? The blue line is more. Blue line is more means this red bit will be will be less, means it becomes 0. Red bit will be converted into 0, and the previous one is as it is 1, so 10. And check for next bit means here you have to red line. Next bit, that is a 0, is converted into 1, that is a next bit is 1. So now 101, this is the value. This 101 again compared with the dotted line. Now this value is more. Dotted line is more. Dotted line is more means you have to keep it as it is. The red will be keep it as it is. So then we'll get 1001. Like that, you have to compare 8 bits, or you can use a 16 bits. You can use as a 16 bit. So here I'm taking only 3 bits as an example. So you can use 8 bit comparison and as well as 16 bit comparison, like this. So if suppose input is more, keep it as it is. Next bit will be make it as a 1. If input is less, so then the MSB bit as keep it as it is, and next bit will be make it as a 0. Okay, that is the procedure. Okay, then we'll go to the features of analog to digital converter 10. 10 means 10 bits are used here. 10 input signals are used. What are the 10 input signals? We'll see. Okay, so this analog to digital converter comparing 200 kilo samples per second. What is that? KSPS means kilo. 200 kilo samples per second. Samples means division. Suppose analog signal is there, this is the analog signal. This analog signal will be divided into discrete signals. So these are called as a samples. So how many samples? These 200 kilo samples per second will be performing. That is a speed of a analog to digital converter. And ADC 10 means we have consists of 8 analog signals and 2 internal signals are available. And 2 internal signals are, one is used for connecting a temperature sensor and another will be used for a mid value. Mid value means it's a center value, is a center value. That means VCC minus VSS by 2 is a center value. Okay, that is a, depending upon these values we can choose a middle value. And this ADC also selected by using a software, either 1.5 or 2.5 volts from the external references. These are the features of analog to digital converter. This is a simple diagram. Okay, so now this is our successive approximation method. Okay, in this we have a two references. One is V reference plus V reference minus V reference minus. This V plus reference we are connected VCC and VE reference plus means E means externally we have to connected, or the reference voltage is generated by using reference on circuit. That is a voltage reference will be generated using this extra circuit. Okay, so voltage reference and a buffer. And here another, there is a inverting terminals will be used as a VSS or VE or reference minus. Okay, external reference. So these two are external reference and another is VCC and VSS, and reference voltages are applied from external. Okay, then here we have the successive approximation consists of a sample and hold circuit. Sample and hold circuit means you have to convert into number of samples. So for number of samples we need analog signals. So here you have to observe A0 to A7. Total 8 analog signals are available. In addition to that, 2 internal signals are available. So total 10. That's why the name is called ADC 10, ADC 10. Okay, that is a 8, 2. 8 is the analog inputs and 2 are the internal inputs. 2 internal inputs are, one is here you have to observe a temperature sensor will be connected, and another is mid value. Mid value means VCC and VSS. Between that value is divided by 2 will get the V mid value is a center value. Okay, this analog signal is applied to sample and hold circuit. That sample and hold circuit will be converting into a digital signals. This digital signal V input is compared with the reference voltages. V input is more, then V input is more, then you have to keep it same bit and next bit will be make it as a 1. If input is less, then the whatever the bit will be make it 1, that will be converted into 0. Okay, that is a simple logic. Then this converted, this successive approximation will be selecting operated with different frequencies. These frequency clocks are one ADC oscillator, A clock, M clock, SM clock, and ADC oscillator will be selected in the internal. And these signals, clock signals, are passing through a divider for selecting different frequencies. And Once all bits are converted, that will be stored in a memory. MEM means memory, ADC 10 memory. Once all bits will be received, then we can generate the interrupts. We can generate the interrupts. And this successive approximation method will be on or active by using ENC, that is enable en means enable conversion. Once this is selected, then the start of conversion will be generated, they're active. Okay, so like that you have to compare either 8 bits or 16-bit conversion. This successive approximation method will be used. The successive approximation method, the start of conversion will be selected by using 4 signals. One is internal signals, and by using externals, by using external signals also, we can start this process. Okay, it is a successive approximation method. So briefly, we have a successive approximation method. We have a two reference voltages, V plus and V minus. Reference voltages are VCC, VSS, and external signals, and we have to generate from the outside. And we have a 8 analog signals, 2 internal signals. These 10 signals are applied to sample and hold circuit. This sample and hold circuit will be converting into a digital signal. Now this reference voltage and digital, this V input, both are comparing. If the V input is more, the MSB bit will make it as a 1 and remaining bits will be 0. Remaining bits will be 0. If V input is more, that's why you have to keep it as it is. Next bit will be make it as a 1 and remaining bits will be 0. Now input is less means make it as a 1 and this 1 will be converted as 0 and next bit will be make it as a 1 and next bit will be make it as a 0. Like that you have to compare all the bits. Once all the bits are over, then only the data will be stored into a memory. This process will be start by using start of conversion by using 4 signals. This successive approximation, SAR means successive approximation register, will be clocks or 4 clocks. One is the internal clock and remaining or the A clock and M clock, SM clock with the different frequencies. Okay, that is a simple briefly about your ADC. In this ADC, we have a mainly 2-bit 2 marks question. Define resolution. Define resolution. Resolution means for converting one code, converting one bit. How much voltage is required? That voltage is called as a resolution. That means suppose 8 bits, 8 bits means 2 power 8 combinations will be get. So that is 0 0 0 8 zeros and 0 0 0 0 0 0 and 1. So this for 0 0 0 8 zeros, how much voltage is required? And 0 0 0 1, how much voltage is required? That is the equivalent voltage in the analog signal. Equivalent. So for this code, the analog signal is how much? That will be calculated by using the resolution. Resolution is defined as for representing one bit, how much voltage, input voltage is required is called as a resolution. Or another way, okay, the input voltage is required to representing for one bit is called resolution. I'll repeat. Okay, so for representing the input voltage is required to representing for 1 bit is called resolution. So how to calculate resolution? So resolution is represented calculated by using this formula. The formula is V maximum voltage minus V minimum by 2 power n. N means number of bits. Number of bits, 8-bit conversion or 16-bit conversions. Okay, V maximum minus V minimum or VCC minus VSS divided by 2 power n. This VCC minus VSS called as the range by 2 power n. For example, I taken a 12 bit with 0 to 10 volts. That is VSS is 0 and VCC is equals to 10 volts. So what is the difference? 10 minus 0, 10. 10 by 2 power 12. We get 2.444. That means for representing each bit, we require 2.44 millivolts. 2.44 millivolts. Similarly, another method, 16-bit with voltage is minus 10 volts to plus 10 volts. See that this is the minimum voltage. Minimum voltage is minus 10. Maximum voltage is plus 10. This dash is 2 TO. Okay, that is a 2. Okay, minus 10 volts to 10 volts. That is total 10 volts to minus 10 volts is 10 minus of minus. Will get plus 20. So 20 by 2 power 16 will get 0.305 millivolts. And similarly, a quantization error. Quantization error means, that means if you are divided into samples, so how much error will get? That error will be calculated. That is range by 2 power n is called as a resolution. Resolution by 2 is resolution divided by 2 is called as a quantization error. Quantization error. Okay, these are the simple definitions for 2 marks. Okay, thank you. This is your 2 topics.